Hey everybody, we're back for round three. Round two showcased, a very interesting matchup between Ochako 2, which is awesome. And love to see the fact that DLC character is seeing play against a pillar of the format, Eraserhead. A very defensive game between the both of them, actually, which kind of led to a draw. So,
Mhm. It
but
was a slow game, but it was a fun game to watch.
yeah, 100%. But if you guys didn't have enough of Ochako 2, we're about to see it all over again. Where this matchup we have Ochako 2 once more, but this time versus Mount Lady, which I don't think we've ever been able to showcase in a Webcam Weekly so far. So I'm very excited to go see it.
Yeah, I think this is the first time that she's been legal in one of these as well, so.
Has it?
Um
Because she's a plus ultra character, right?
Oh, you're right, she is plus ultra. So she's been good for a couple weeks now.
Right.
But she's one of the characters that requires you to have 4 of them. So you got to win a lot to be able to go ahead and
Yeah, pretty much. There is a version you could technically run without her, but it's not the one that most people would gravitate first hands towards. Also, Tam, welcome back. Hope you had a good day back, good teaching.
Looks
There
like they're
has
just
there.
getting everything shuffled and waiting for time to start. Um and what do you think about the matchup? Since we did already see Ochako, and Mount Lady for the most part, kind of has a straight game plan of make herself big. Um, just going into it, what's your thoughts on who has the advantage?
Well, I mean, we have comparative life totals. Mount Lady has access to an additional card, and I think Mount Lady just in general has a bit more flexibility in terms of game plan, whereas like Ochako will do what Ochako does. So I think on that front, depending on how Mount Lady plays off, right, she has some very good symbols, right? Earth, good,
Yep.
and Void all give her great options across the board. So I think in general, Mount Lady is better poised in terms of card pool, but Ochako can do some fantastic things like we saw in our last round. So
Agreed. I definitely think that Mount Lady is definitely going to win the flexibility, but if Ochako's allowed to play Ochako's game plan, she has it in the bag.
yeah, well, I mean, starting off at a build 5, pretty good.
Seems good. Seems all right.
Pretty yeah, pretty good.
Looks like we've definitely got rid of. Uh, we are on good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. We originally got rid of none of the symbols because I looked and I'm like, oh no, he has all those symbols. Karashi and Mount Lady, they're just hanging out together.
Pretty much, yeah.
But yeah, so the passing the torch being dropped down though, we are 100% going to be on the good symbol for Mount Lady, and
Oh, looks like we have a disconnect. So
there was a slight disconnect.
looks like Discord's still being a little wonky.
Yep. Yeah, Discord's been having a day today.
Yep, but we did come back with a quality bump on Cronax, so I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean that works for me.
All right, and it looks like we're
looks like we're on
air.
on air.
Yep. So the great Jiro card pool here.
Man, once again, that attack was so nice. Let's see it twice. So let's just drop 2-3 flashes.
All right. Getting in with a tongue sack.
Just going through here and trying to see what it was that gave it the minus speed.
Mount Lady procking under.
Yep.
Oh, life total is correct. There. what's Mount Lady's life total again?
Mount Lady's is 29.
29, yeah, and Ochako's at 33.
33, yeah. I'll double check on Mount Lady real fast and.
All right, another specialized.
Yep, 29.
Okay, cool.
And then yeah, looks like just building through. I don't like seeing the earphone jack build this early. I'm not gonna lie.
No?
Building an asset doesn't really advance your board state because you can't use it to commit to anything. They're usually really good and powerful effects, but I definitely don't like building them early in a game.
Hmm.
Especially when you have thrown away a very good block on that card. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 foundations. Yeah, I know it's on the cusp. It's on the cusp there. Um, Still, that being said, though, that mostly means that every one of those attacks that's in Ochaku is going to have the charge descriptor. So it's going to get a +1 on that. +1 speed for all the attacks coming through. And then on top of that, it's going to mill 1 off. Every single attack that drops. So, getting double heart and jab, though, off of Mount Lady is absolutely going to be fantastic there.
Alright, looks like we're just jamming it out. Throwing up some jabs.
Definitely no reason not to. And then using Mount Lady just to grab a little bit of momentum. Waiting for Mount Lady to show up in the discard pile.
Again, this could be a Mount Lady list, right? Like, you just using it exclusively for the momentum?
It definitely could be. You're not wrong. And...
right.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that, you know, especially with a lot of the packages and kits that are included in her symbols, you know, have incredible, like, powerful abilities, which means that she could just be loading up for having incredibly, you know, high octane attack moving forward.
Very much, yeah. And on good, we can definitely see a real strong Detroit Smash coming out. I mean, that's the first thing that I think of right there when the attack's going to come through. But you're 100% right there. There's a lot of cards that are going to have powerful EX ways to spend that momentum that she's going to be banking once per turn. And again, she's a character that is 100% going to get better the longer the game goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, another specialist sound wave coming out across the board there. It's free damage. There's not... It's only 3 damage that comes out, but it's very... It doesn't feel good when you block it.
Yep. Looks like Ochako, we're going to pitch some momentum. Get ourselves another one.
Yep.
And then draw. I wonder what he drew.
I have zero idea what card he has picked up.
Could be anything.
Oh, look, it's a specialist sound wave.
Wow. Wonder where he got that one.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna be stacking on top of the deck.
Seems good.
Yeah, not bad. All right, we're gonna block this.
This one's finally gonna get a block try. Yep.
Take half.
Yep. Enough is enough. You know, you gotta stop it somewhere.
But that's crazy. What's that?
Yep.
Another specialized? That's insane.
Wow. Who would have ever thought 3 specialized sound waves in a single turn?
What a busted opening hand you must have had, right?
And the best part is all the 2-checks are out of your deck. They're gone. You don't need to fear them anymore.
Okay, it looks like we're gonna block this one as well.
Yep. Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh.
fancy.
With only two foundations ready to go. This is gonna be a bad time.
Yeah. Why
That
not?
stun's gonna hit, and we're gonna be
Mm,
in for some big damage.
decent amount. Yeah, this is a chunky one.
Cause that's gonna be getting what, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 8 damage.
Yeah.
Just by existing. Just casual plus 8 damage.
I think we're just gonna be taking that here.
I don't see any cards in hand, so I think Crow is just gonna take every bit of it. Plus 1 speed, plus the mill. Yep.
And all right, so it looks like
And then,
we're
yep.
done with our aggression, and still, like, just the fact that every single one of those almost every single one of those effectively drew another card means that like Ochako here is like sitting very comfortable.
Yep. One was full blocked, the other two took damage, so in momentum, and once again, the air package of the momentum is going to be scary. So
Mm-hmm.
chat is popping up. Mount Lady is at 8 damage according to chat.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know
know
what?
if we
You
missed
know
on
what,
that,
Fidu, just
but-
for you, Fidu, we're gonna leave it at 9.
The foils do look real good on the cameras, though.
Yes, very, very clean.
It is Detroit. It is Detroit. Yep.
Yep. And that's what I think, that's what I think Mount Lady's been lining up for here this entire time.
Agreed. Yeah. Getting a couple turns is just some free momentum, and then, you know what? Let's put a few cards down. No big deal. It's only gonna be powerful, a lot.
So let's see. Because you can definitely make this fast enough and, strong enough that there'll be a very tough block, but there's just so many foundations up there, and then you got Wall Clink to help out with that too, so...
Yeah.
I think you're in a position here as Ochako where you're very, very comfortable just because of how many resources you have available to you.
Agreed. And I think Walkling was just flipped over as well a little early,
Yep.
so Detroit Smash can just fire. If you know it's not going to do damage, don't
Yeah, at this point,
spend
I think
your money into it.
pretty much, yeah.
Okay, spend a little bit on the speed.
Which is fair, right? It still needs to be blocked.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, Walkling does nothing if you can't block it. So if you
Yeah.
can't make it super fast, Walkling doesn't.
Alright, looks like we're gonna half
Check your
block.
release. Yep.
And then that's no damage. Alright, and I believe this is a Kirishima attack, something like that?
It is jab.
Jab? Alright.
Yep. I gotta like I said, I have the full screen of the Sun. I gotta like zoom in real hard on it to be able to see what it is sometimes, but I definitely do be hard and jab.
Alright, I'm gonna lose some momentum here. Bump up its damage, sitting at 9. Looks like we're gonna take it now. So Ochako now chilling at, I presume, 12. I think he's indicating his life there, so 14.
Think so, yeah.
Maybe I missed some damage.
Yeah, because at the same time, you also gotta think about how many of the wall clings do you flip and go for your blocks here? Because they're a very limited resource.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like first day of class on the block.
And that's gonna be a
That
whiff.
failed.
Gonna
Yep.
take. Okay, so that's how much damage they've taken so far, actually.
Okay.
So 33.
That is a weird way of doing life, but I get it.
Okay, I'm pulling up the calculator. All right,
Yeah,
so
I can see the
33
calculator on your screen
minus
on my side.
6 minus 6 minus 6 minus 5. We're at 10.
Okay.
I wasn't paid to do math. I'm here to look pretty and talk.
You're paid? What? I just got asked. I was like, sure, yeah, why not? I'll come hang out. I was told there's gonna be a free slime monster in a bottle for me at the end of the night.
Right. All right, so swinging in with another Detroit.
Yep. Now at this point, I think this is where you spend your momentum and go.
I think you just. Bleh. Although I think I think only has what, one momentum available left.
I think 2. I think they're just stacked weird, but I think there's 2 left there.
Okay.
Because I believe Mount Lady had 3 when she used her enhance. And then
All right.
spent 1 on the EX on the first Detroit. So I think there's 2 left.
Drawing another card here. No, 1 left. It looks. Oh,
Nope,
but able to set 1 back down afterwards.
Yep.
Okay. And Detroit Smash here, wonderful position. Reduce your hand size by 1, but draw 3. I think this would be a great time to get that off.
Yep.
Oh, that is if you're All Might though. Never mind. I'm blind. Looks like we'll attempt the block, and we hit it. Get the draw.
Yep.
And that's it, right? I think
that's a lot of gas you're out of.
You're committed out. I mean, at this point, I think you just, who knows? Your opponent maybe you know what? Play till lethal. You never know. Your opponent might actually draw into nothing. So
I sure have drawn once again on stream all foundations when I could have killed the Todoroki.
Proceeding to scoop phase, and we'll try again. We'll try again. All right, so that's game 1 for Ochako. So Ochako having a phenomenal representation in this tournament. There's a lot of them too, guys. Like I was jumping from table to table to try and find a match for you guys for round 3, and a lot of people are jumping onto Ochako too at the moment. She's a lot of good representation.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I was really thinking that the character that was going to be everyone's favorite from the DLC was going to honestly be the All Might.
Right.
Well,
All Might is incredibly good too. Yeah, All Might's still incredibly good too, and it's definitely been the All Might that people have been talking about wanting to play for sure.
But everyone that's on the DLC train, it looks like they're grabbing Ochako as their first pull out. So like, which is good, especially in these webcam weeklies where you can try out the things that you need to do. Like,
yeah, I mean,
if you know more about the All Might deck than you do about the Ochako and want to learn the matchup, playing it's the best way to do it.
100%, and maybe people got inspired by Tam, taking down the 1K this past weekend with Ochako, and maybe people are like, you know what, I want to be the next Ochako, so then they're trying to try their luck with Ochako too. You never know, right?
Yep. No, it makes sense.
I wish I could make jokes talking about how Tam probably hasn't even put up the deck profile for his deck yet, but I know that's not even true because literally like the hour after his stream ended, he already started putting the gameplay on the channel.
yeah. That's pure winning adrenaline right there. That's how you get done with once you win a great game. You don't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Just like, all right.
Whenever I place in a tournament, I immediately do the deck profile and everything because you already know people are gonna be looking for that list.
Fun fact, Tam did not want to play in that event.
Yeah,
Chat had to convince him to play in that event by 4.
All right, looks like we're siding, showing our opponent what our sideboard actually consists of. Interesting
Yep.
decision.
I mean, it's allowed. It's
You
not.
can. It's you don't have
Yep.
to hide what you're sideboarding in,
I
right?
don't.
We've seen Nil, and I think it was last week, just straight up face up sideboard.
Yep.
So
It was
like,
last week.
are these undefeated players? These are undefeated players.
Yes.
I don't have the rankings, but we're at table 2, and there's a handful of people that are going to be undefeated from the just being 3 rounds. I think we have 40 participants, give or take, which means given 3 rounds, the first 4 or 5 tables are undefeated at the moment.
Yep. Unless everybody got draws, but there hasn't been enough games that have gone to time for that to happen. So. Very fast games too from both of these characters.
They're playing very quick. That's why it was kind of like hard for me to keep up with life totals, because they're just throwing cards, and I'm like, I don't have time to update before you guys just throwing more cards. And then the fact that we're playing specialized means that there's no enhances slowing down the pace of the attacks.
Yep. Though I will happily say, a 3 specialized sound wave turn is that was the glory of the night.
That is spicy.
Do you just like taking 9 damage? No. Take it anyway.
While
Okay.
I draw 3 times.
Yeah.
Every single one I do.
Okay, so it looks like Ochako side is all set, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Mount Lady electing to go first. Oh, there's a Mount Lady in the discard. All right.
Build 2.
Yep.
That's a tough hand.
Yeah.
That is a tough hand.
Oh, there's the shock treatment that was needed last. Oh, 2. Okay, so there's probably your sideboard right there, was to pull up to 4 shock treatments.
Right.
Knowing just that is now the win condition for it. Or short circuit. My apologies, not shock treatment. Short circuit is going to be a way just to stop basically that entire crazy combo that's going to come out for Detroit Smash, and it's going to have to move to more of a poke game over putting all your eggs into one big attack.
Yep.
That being said, it definitely kind of feels like Crow is going to third, just with only 2 foundations being dropped down. But another jab coming out.
Pretty good one to start off with.
And for the rest of the game, all of Mount Lady's attacks are going to just be bigger.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to pull Mount Lady up on the screen just to show, because we didn't get to see it all last game, but...
Yeah, so effectively, for those who don't know, Mount Lady kind of scales with how many Mount Ladies that she's able to find in the deck. So, enhance commit, add 1 copy of Mount Lady from your discard pile to your stage face up. If you could not, you can add a card as momentum. And then she has an enhanced discard momentum. This card gets +2 damage for each Mount Lady character in your stage. Playable while committed also, it grows.
Yep. It gives everything powerful 2, 4, or 6, depending on how many Mount Ladies you find.
Yep. Alright, so it looks like Ochako here has taken 5. Putting her down to 28. Indiscriminate we are.
Chat's telling me don't forget 8. I don't think you can get to 8, because you'd only have 3 additional Mount Ladies. You don't get to count. Alright, the man's the head judge, so I'm not going to argue with him. But the character spot counts as the stage? Question mark?
I presume the character counts as being in stage, I guess.
Characters are located in the stage. Okay.
So we're gonna whiff the block here. So pushing this into 5, I believe. One going to 23.
Yes. Okay, I can tell Chet exactly why I have the wrong idea, like in my head on this one. It's because I play with the I was playing with the demo playmats, and the character has its own little section, so I 100% thought the characters have their own little section.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so it looks like we're taking this one once again, and this one was
Yep.
juiced up. So I think this one was hitting for 8, something like that. So
Yeah, but if you notice what the check was, that's a 2 check.
yeah, I think this one's no longer fighting through, but
I mean, it's gonna fire. It's definitely gonna hang out, but I don't think Ochaka's got anything else happening. So
I don't think so either.
yeah, and just immediately spend the momentum on the
All right, we're gonna block it,
damage.
and that'll probably be attempt to build pass. No, actually, okay, well, we're just gonna go for it.
Okay.
Or maybe just as an additional review, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's more of an additional review than.
But then why not keep it, right?
I mean, yeah, I would have kept it personally. Just looking at the state of the board,
Mm-hmm.
you're out of foundations. You know next turn has to be a big turn, and you guaranteed 2 momentum because you know those cards are going to your momentum anyway.
Right.
Because now you have no cards in hand. You can't even. Oh no, there's 2 cards in hand.
Yeah,
My
you have
apologies. They're over next
2,
to
but
I mean, there could be another home run in hand. You don't know.
maybe they were banking on checking a
Um,
6. I don't know.
Yeah, could also be 2. Even still, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little too risky for my casino. I am not scared of 2 checks. I'm 100% afraid of 1 checks, though. The one.
I don't know, man. 2 checks have done me so dirty. Um, I, it's just a shame that they're so incredibly good, but they have done me so bad.
My the first 2 decks that I pulled out of my boxes were basically enough cards to make Jiro and Mineta. So I definitely played a lot of Jiro and I got used to the 2 check. I know it's coming. I know it's gonna hit me, and I'll be real sad, but it's okay. I look at a 1 check and I'm like, nah, not today.
All right, we're Detroit smashing it. We got 2 Mount Ladies now under, so now we got a total of 3. So now,
and all those short circuits that were built are now not going to be able to stop this.
Yep. So now we're effectively on a powerful 6 now on all of our attacks, as long as we got momentum. And we're just taking it.
You really have to.
Yeah, so that was 12. So I can do this math. This math's not too bad. We're chilling at 16. Hey, look at me, past 5th grade. Okay, wow. If I'm doing basic arithmetic in 5th grade, I should have left. I should have been held behind. Jeez.
We're card game players. We should be able to do math. What is wrong with us?
Hey man, all right. We got a hardened chop here. Yeah, you just kind of have free reign to kind of go all in at this point.
Yeah, and there's still momentum to spend, so.
And here we go.
Yeah, looks.
And just this one can get an additional 6. So swinging for 11, attempting to block. Block passes. And here's a throw. Oof.
That's a reverse throw?
Aw.
That's just gonna give more fuel. There's no way to really block it, so that's just gonna 110% just gonna be an extra card.
It's gonna be an extra card. I don't think you particularly care about the speed either. So yeah, you just dump the damage in. Here's an additional 6.
Yep.
So now we're at 11, but still not lethal. So he's gonna need more orange. And he's kind of banking on this top deck, I guess.
By the looks, it's banking on the top deck. Well, 2 top decks, because you gotta make the check too. There's only one card left.
So it looks like we're gonna take the 6. We're gonna go down to 9. And just pass? Okay.
Yeah, I think you passed there. So passing the torch is still up. So
True.
in theory, you can block with your card you just drew. And then I don't see where he actually grabbed the card though.
All right, specialized.
Yep.
It checks.
Swap a momentum for a specialized.
We 100% changed the wrong health. Yeah, you're right.
I didn't even notice. That's not me.
Are you serious? Control Z doesn't get me. Doesn't change the value of the text? Come on now.
Not after you click off of it.
Oh my lord. Alright, well, I don't know what Mount Lady was at this point.
Someone watch the clip. Hit the clip button. Let us know what the health was. It's the power of Twitch. We can go back 3 minutes.
Life is something.
Something.
I don't know.
No. Hang on.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think
someone might be beating me to it, but let me see if I can find it.
Nevertheless, it looks like Ochako took it down.
Yeah.
Not having a sufficient block to be able to prevent yourself from dying on that front. Whoo! Very nice. Ochako proving to be an incredibly powerful character in this first week of Legality.
Yeah. This might be just the week of Ochako. Both Ochako 1 and Ochako 2.
I think actually looking into it, where it's probably going to be the most represented character this week.
Probably, but what you were saying on that, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, at least at the top tables, that's all I was really seeing. Of course, I think I saw Kirishima, I saw Razorhead, avoided those games for you guys, so you guys are welcome. But yeah, no, I mean, you know, I think it's really nice to see just, you know, the impact the DLC is having, not only in terms of the cards, you know, like first day of school and all that kind of jazz in terms of like the powerful foundations and attack cards that we're going to be seeing supplemented in other decks, but the fact that the characters themselves are seeing impact too. I think All Might, you know, we talked about All Might also being one of those that can definitely get there, is definitely something that people have been waiting to be able to play, and I think we're going to be seeing in good numbers as well. So I'm very excited to see where the meta breakdown showcases for this week, to see how the DLC kind of swayed the meta in one way or another.
No, I definitely agree on that. We have a lot of time left in round, though. Do you want to go see Tony's Bakugo 1 casino? Jim and said over on table 7.
Wouldn't want to take away from his stream, actually. You know what? He is currently streaming, though, at the moment, right?
Yeah.
So how about we go ahead and send you guys over there?
Do that, too? Yeah.
Yeah. You know what, guys? We'll go ahead and raid Tony. So of course, give him a huge shout out, guys. Let him know that you guys came from the raid. We're gonna go ahead and raid over Tony. But for us, in terms of here, that was our Wednesday weekly. Thank you guys so much for coming. Lenoka, thank you once again for joining me. It's very much appreciated having you here at the casting table with me.
Anytime you need me, just give me a holler.
Awesome. Before we ship off, do you want to let the people know where they can find you and what you do throughout the week?
Yeah, if you guys want to find me, best place to find me for MHA content is going to be right now in the Discord. Discord.gg/Jasco. I'm there more often than I probably should be. Thursdays, I host the Thursday Throwdown, which is the unofficial TTS tournament that we have going on there every week. Come out, try new decks, try decks that you don't have yet. As I said in the beginning, try the Aspira deck that costs more money than I make in a week. So many frigid heat waves. Other than that, though, I do stream over on twitch.tv/Sonoko, mostly doing My Hero, but I do dabble in a couple other games as well over there. And really big shout outs to my local gaming scene, Unplugged Gaming, over by Syracuse, New York. We're starting to get a big scene going down there. We had 4 people show up last week. They've committed to come back. I've got 4 more people who are like, yeah, we can't go this week, but next week. So the game is growing. And one of the biggest things that I think everyone can do is just be part of the community, the Discord, your locals, just hang out, meet people, and show them how much you enjoy this game. People will come and be playing with you.
Yeah, 100% awesome. Definitely go check that, guys. Of course, if not, the locals available there. Definitely see where you guys can get some gameplay in, and of course, come back every single week for these Wednesday weeklies. Definitely a phenomenal showcase and great diversity, like we've seen round after round after round. But with that said, we'll ship you guys over to Iowa the boat, Tony, to the man himself. Get some of that personal close check at what he's playing and how he's playing it out, and we'll be back with you guys next week for our next Wednesday weekly. So take care, guys, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Stay safe, everybody. Take care.